they're just expressing themselves. They're just expressing their sexual desires and what they want a man to do to them, or what they want to do to a man. What is so wrong about that? Hi guys, thank you for coming back to see me. My name is Jasmine Lee. Today I just wanted to chat about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's video WAP. I'm sure everybody has heard it, seen it, talked about it by now. I just want to say I love that video. I love them. I love their outfits. I love the lyrics. I love everything. I love the video. I love the song. And I think last time I checked, they're at 168 million views on YouTube. And that's amazing. But of course, it was a lot of backlash with that song. I seen a lot of videos where people were, like a lot of reaction videos, people showing like their parents, their grandparents, their aunts and uncles, all kinds of stuff, showing them this video. And of course, most of them acted disgusted, like, oh my gosh, what is this filth? What is, oh my gosh, are these women really saying this? Like, this is just crazy. And then of course you got the men doing their reactions, and they're just acting so shocked, like they've never seen, you would have thought they've never seen a woman in their life. Like, have you never seen a woman before? Like, you've never seen a woman dance, you know, sexy. You never seen a woman dressed like this. Like, and maybe they haven't. Maybe that's why they're acting like that. But you guys are acting like you've never seen a woman before, like in your life, dance or look this way or say this thing. And it's funny because both of them have talked about sex in their videos before, or in their songs before. Both of them have dressed, you know, with not a lot of clothes on. So it's like, why are we so shocked? It just really blows my mind how shocked people like to act. A lot of people were saying that they are bad role models, and you know, their children or these young girls are watching them, and you know, trying to maybe want to follow in their footsteps or whatever the case may be. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, you are the parent or guardian. You should be the one who are parenting your child. Like, why are you trying to have celebrities or singers or songwriters or whoever the case may be, entertainers, parent your child? That doesn't make sense. You parent your child, and you decide what they want. If you don't want your child listening to their song or watching their videos, don't let them. Like, there are parental controls on like some streaming services like YouTube and Spotify, but ultimately it's up to you to know what your children are looking at, what they're listening to. It's not up to an entertainer to like teach your child or discipline them or parent them. That does not make any sense at all. People are like, oh, they're such bad role models. It's like, you should be the one parenting your child, and not putting it off onto entertainers or whoever the case may be. I feel like, yes, I can agree that the video is graphic, the lyrics are raunchy. Yes, I definitely agree with you. But I don't think they weren't trying to target young girls. Like, they're grown women. They're just saying what other grown women say or think or whatever. And it's like, why do you have to shame them? That's what I don't understand. It's like, why do you have to shame them because you don't like the song or you don't want your child listening to the song? Doesn't mean you have to shame them for expressing themselves and telling people. They're just expressing themselves. They're just expressing their sexual desires and what they want a man to do to them, or what they want to do to a man. What is so wrong about that? Like, I'm just so confused. Like, people are such in an uproar about it, and it's like, what is so wrong about that? Like, as we know, men have been doing it for forever. I mean, I can just list a ton of songs of men talking about women. you know, what they want them to do to them, and what positions they like, and what type of women they find attractive. Like, I could just list them. The list can go on and on and on and on and on. The list can go literally on and on for a long time. These are just a few of them. And then, are we going to sit here and really act like Cardi B and Megan are the first women to ever do it? Like, have you heard of Little Kim? Have you heard of Little Kim? Do you know who she is? I mean, have you? Maybe you haven't, and that's why you're so confused. Have you heard of Little Kim? Have you heard of Trina? Look back at me. Have you heard the song before? They are not the first woman to ever make a provocative song, and they won't be the last person. It's like, I'm really confused as to why people are so shocked and appalled that this music is being made. There's other women too who have made songs about sex and these things. They are not the first. And a lot of times, the men are talking about more detail than the women. Like, they're probably going into way more detail in some of these songs. It's like when men talk about it, people do not even blink an eye. They don't have anything to say, because it's so normal, or it's okay for a man to discuss it, and it's just very confusing. It's like, you can talk about women, you can talk about our bodies, but let us talk about it. And it's like so shocking, and like, why are you doing that? That's not what a woman does. And it's like, I can't talk about my own body. Like, that just is, I can't talk about what I want you to do to me. You can talk about that. Why I can't talk about it? So yeah, I don't know why people are so crazy. And then it's a whole nother thing when you want to talk about being a mom. Like, I don't know what y'all think. Like, oh, once you become a mom, you can't talk a certain way, you can't look a certain way. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, no. Like, my child came out of my WAP. Like, if you really think about it, every president, every important person, whatever, every important person, president, firefighter, chef, scientist, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, every single person came from a WAP. Do y'all understand that? Like, they came out of one. Regardless, we're not getting to the details of C-section and all that, but you came out of a WAP. You came out of a woman, and you can talk about it, but we can't talk about it. Like, oh my gosh, like, a woman can't talk about it. And it's like, once you become a mom, it's like, you can't talk that way. Like, what do you don't think moms, how do you think these moms are making these babies and got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies? What do you think they're doing to get these kids? It's like, because I'm a mom, I can't talk about it. I can't dress a certain way. I can't look a certain way. But dads can do whatever they want to do. Do you guys understand? It's like, the standard, the double standard is just crazy. Of course, it's always been there. It's not like it's anything new, but of course, it doesn't make it right. And I just feel like the way some people think these days is just really crazy. I'm just basically confused as to why people are so in such of an uproar. They're so shocked about WAP. Like, I love the song, I love the lyrics, I love all of that. Like, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's relatable. Like, what's the problem with it? But anyway, I just wanted to have my little rant for today, and let's talk about it. Talk in comments about how you feel. How do you feel about it? Did you like the song? Did you not like the song? I mean, you know, back in the day, you know, parents and grandparents, whoever, like to talk, but back in the day, they had their songs too, and they was getting down to them songs too. Like, and my thing is, like, if you're uncomfortable talking about it, okay, that's fine. It's different when you're just uncomfortable saying certain words, or you don't want to talk to certain people about it. That's fine. But it's just different when you're shaming Cardi B and Megan for talking about something that they're comfortable talking about. Like, some people are fine with that, some people are comfortable. You know, respect other people's decisions. If they want to talk about it, fine. If you don't, that's fine. But it's like, why do we have to shame them? Why do we have to tear them down? And saying, oh my gosh, you know, she's a mom, or she's this, she shouldn't be talking like this. It's like, they can talk about whatever they want. If you don't like it, if you don't want to hear the song, turn it off. Don't listen to it. It's that simple. It really is. But yeah, let's chat down below about how do you feel about it. What do you think about it? And yep, I'll see you guys next time.